Great and Joey. Hey, that last game, guys, at the plate. That's not the last game at the plate. We were fortunate to get. I think it was 9 walks, somewhere around 9 or 10 walks. Okay, so good plate patience, but at the same time, we only got 4 hits. Right, 3 of those came via pins back. So we need to be a little bit more aggressive early in the count for sure. Okay, let's not watch strikes go right down the middle of the plate. It's especially true with 2 strikes on us. Okay, we're watching way too many strike 3 calls. Okay, so you need to shorten up. Just put the bat on the ball, protect. Okay, with 2 strikes, we don't need to be swinging for the fences. We just need to put the ball in play. Okay, so make that your personal goal when you go up to the plate today. That you're going to be aggressive early. Okay, swinging at strikes, always loading, ready to swing. With 2 strikes though, especially, you got to put a bat on the ball. Okay. With the time we got left, we probably got about 10, maybe a little more than 10 minutes. Okay, you need to go get some swings in. We're not going to pull out the tee or the net, but if there's a hit stick, or if anybody wants some weight balls, then get that in. But otherwise, hey, let's rock and roll. Okay, here, right here. Storm on 3.
1, 2, 3, storm!
Yeah, we'll likely hit first because I think they're the higher seed. But they get the choice. We'll have a meeting with the Did you get sunscreen?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks so much.
I got fully loaded. I got 2 bottles.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you up next time. Yeah, I was like, my son's white arms are going to be like lobsters if he doesn't put anything on. Yeah, can I get some?
Okay, welcome everyone. Becky Burrell is here, so we can get started. Welcome to Game 8 on the season. Ames Storm 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie. 16 teams in the tournament. Ames finished 6th in pool play yesterday, which meant that they played the 3-seeded team this morning, and they won in a thriller, 8-7. Ethan Danielson, some shutdown pitching down the stretch. So Ames playing in the gold bracket, semi-final game. Loser here gets 3rd place. Winner advances to the championship game at 4 p.m. All the boys got to hang out at Hy-Vee for lunch or brunch. So they are fueled, energized, ready to go as Elijah Deerdorf steps to the plate. Elijah batting .500 on the year. And he will start the party with a shot to left field that is dropped by the left fielder. So first pitch of the game, and Deerdorf is aboard. Which will get our speedy Elijah Deerdorf on base. Dexter Erdman up to bat. The runner does go. Little does he know, that's Elijah Deerdorf. Erdman hitting .600. It's 3rd best on the team. Just having a great start to the season. He takes a strike outside. So far, doesn't look like the pitcher's throwing curveballs or changeups, just straight gas. It's a ball low. Of course, Deerdorf on second. His mother still holds the Ames high 100-meter dash record 30 years later? 28 years later. Erdman takes a ball low and outside. So under normal circumstances here, Deerdorf might try to steal 3rd. Catcher does have a strong arm, and of course there's nobody out. So Erdman, don't know what his knack is, but he is just having a sensational, and I mean sensational, on-base season. Whether it's walks, hit by pitch, or the old-fashioned way, swinging the stick. Here's Colton Hibbing up to bat. He takes a ball outside. Colton hitting .438 on the year as Erdman steals second base. Chance at 2 RBIs here for Hibbing. Big swing and a miss. Good swing, 10. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out. Top of the first. Ames playing the Sticks program. That would have been near impossible to hit. High and inside. Near impossible to hit. So I suppose it's a better pitch than anything. There's ball 2. Deerdorf is going to try to make it. Deerdorf's going to get into a pickle as and Deerdorf does get thrown out at 3rd base. Nice job by the catcher there, fielding the ball off the bounce, off the fence. Dierdorf tried to engage in a pickle, but was ultimately thrown out at third base. Erdman retreats to second, so 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hibbing here, 1 out. And we're gonna see a full count here. Colton Hibbing says he loves 2 strikes because he doesn't have to think about it, yet somehow always manages to work these counts full. And Hibbing down on strikes. 2 outs, and this will bring up Finn Burrell. Burrell, best hitting game of his career earlier this morning. 2 home runs and a single. Accounted for 3 of our 4 hits. That's a ball outside as the catcher tries to frame it. So it looked promising. Runners on second and third with nobody out. Ames has now had a runner get caught stealing and a strikeout. And Burrell at 2 strikes as well here now. What looked like a multi-run first. Could be a scoreless inning.
Good patience, you're in charge.
Burrell, of course, 6 RBIs the first game. He has 19 on the season. Next best has 10. He takes one high and inside. Burrell batting average right now, .722. And he'll take one outside. So good at bat for Burrell. They didn't give him one to hit, so he didn't swing. And now Graydon Bancroft, who has been sneaky hot, .619 batting average. That's good for second best on the team, leading the team in doubles. He'll bat out of the number 5 slot here. Low and away. Erdman still on second, Burrell on first. Bancroft will foul that one off. We're up to 5 viewers now. Thank you very much. Still in the top of the first inning. Ames Storm playing their 8th game of the year. Semi-final game of the gold bracket. Bancroft swings and misses at one up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first. Runner on first and second. Here comes the payoff pitch. That's outside. Erdman thinks about stealing but is unsuccessful as the Sticks catcher here. Another good one. Backhands one well outside of the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bancroft. And Bancroft down on strikes. Some good pitching there from the Sticks. Ames scoreless halfway through the first. We'll take a break. So Ethan Danielson is going to start off on the mound again Ethan is currently the team leader in strike percent. Team leader, 65% strike rate. This kid has come so far at the plate. Last year was number 2 on the team with the most strikeouts. Currently this year he has the fewest. And then pitching wise, kind of came out of nowhere. Started last year. Great encouragement from the coaches. That being, hey, just get it in there, let the defense do the rest, and he has done just that. So, we got ball coming down there as Dahlberg playing catcher again. Let's meet your defense. We got Graydon Bancroft in left field. Dexter Erdman in center. I believe that's Jace Greenlee in right as Ian Nelson and Ray Moore ride the pine. Finn Burrell at third, Deerdorf at short. Joey Franzen making his infield debut at second. Colton Hibbing at first, and the aforementioned Danielson pitching. That one's gonna be trouble as the leadoff batter for the Storm pokes it right where nobody is, and he is aboard. Dahlberg, the catcher. So 1 pitch, 1 hit, and Storm is in, I'm sorry, the Sticks are in business. Ball high from Danielson. Danielson, some fabulous pitching in the last game, had runners on second and third with 1 out. And of course, the tying run being that runner on second. And Danielson was able to strike out 2 while surrendering just 1 run. Asked him about it afterwards. He didn't even know what the stakes were. But Ames Storm 1-0 in their first ever gold bracket game. Batter pretty far ahead of Danielson here, but that's a good thing. Zero balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Payoff pitch, and Danielson gets the backwards K, picking up right where he left off. Great job, Ethan. So ball high there. That'll advance the runner from first. So 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on second here for the Sticks. There's a strike from Danielson. There's a hard hit ball to the shortstop, Elijah Deerdorf. And a beautiful play from Colton Hibbing to come off the base, grab the wild throw, tag the runner in motion. So 2 outs for the Storm as the runner does advance to third. Good piece of fielding there by Deerdorf, just throws a little bit off. And there is a shot that will 2 hop to the fence, and the runner is fast. You can see him coming. Oh, nice job of getting it in. Beautiful job of getting it in by the Storm. Keeps the batter to just a double, as that was a 2 hopper to the fence. So a run scores. Ames down 1-0 in the bottom of the first, but 2 outs still as Danielson continues to do well. Burrell fields it cleanly. That is a rough throw to Hibbing. Now Hibbing backhands the 1 hopper that was thrown 3 feet off first base, not in time to get the runner out, but a good play by Hibbing to prevent the speedy runner from second from scoring. So still no harm done other than the 1 run Again, Danielson pitches 65% strike, so you're going to see the ball in play quite a bit here. There's a strike upstairs. Danielson ahead in the count. Great piece of catching there from Dahlberg. Boy, runner here getting a huge lead. Oh. So they're going to say the runner gets first base there on account of Dahlberg getting his glove into the strike zone. So that's a real bad break for us. Dahlberg's glove too close, so the runner is awarded first base, which moves the runner from first to second. Speedster with the double still on third, so bases loaded, 2 outs. Danielson again starts the party with a strike, so ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Would love to get out of this inning with just 1 run. And Danielson now 0 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. And that's just an easy dribbler, and Ames gets out of the inning as the Sticks leave 3 stranded, and we've still just got a 1-run game as Danielson does the job. Way to go, Ethan.
Pitchers, all of us, we got to get used to it. If you don't know where to go, pitchers, you got to come over here between the 2 bases, right? Because we want to unleash that throw to third. We need to back here, right? Right field. You got to get back. I know it's a long run. Right there. Hey, let's go. Let's swing those battles.
Especially the bottom of the order here. Okay, start manufacturing runs. So I might ask you to put down the bunt. Remember, it's an elbow. Okay, so you're looking early.
Okay, that means you can't get in the box until you start looking for signs. All right, slow roll that part so you can also get signs to do the steal. All right, hits on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hits! Every guy!
Ethan, Ian, Joey.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, that'd be smart of them. Scouting crew. I just got reprimanded from the head coach, Justin Dahlberg, for filming their secret team huddle. Point being, he was reminding everybody what the bunt signal is. And if anybody from the Sticks is watching our broadcast, it would have been picked up. Of course, they'll probably figure it out when we square a bunt. In attendance here today, we have Grandma Donna Deerdorf, Elisa Franzen, Scott Marna Nelson, Becky Burrell, Sarah Bancroft, Kristen Erdman, Matt Burrell, Gwen Burrell, Ada Erdman, Andy Erdman, Hank the Tank Danielson, Alex and Tina Danielson, Austin and Brianna Bancroft, Grandma Erdman. Oh, and fresh off the plane from Peru, Andrea Dahlberg. That's dedication there. So this is Ethan Danielson, your pitcher. Ethan batting .400 on the year. Nice swing from E-Money right there. I mentioned earlier Ethan second on the team in strikeouts last year and fewest strikeouts this year. He's definitely put in the work. About as chill a customer as you'll ever meet. But Danielson is down on strikes. I like that. He grabs the barrel of the bat as he heads back to the dugout. That's how they tell you to do it, rather than just dragging your bat in sorrow and pity. Grab the barrel of your bat. So this is Ian Nelson. Ian will take one outside for ball 1. Ian batting .222 on the year. Takes one inside, and Nelson ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful day today. 53 degrees. Ball 3 for Nelson. Thank you to the newest viewer, bringing us up to 8. We had a record earlier, 16. Tuning in. As Nelson takes a pitch, and it is a strike. 16 viewers earlier, all-time record 21. And Nelson, a 5-pitch walk. A bat for him, and here comes the left-handed Valley of Despair. Joey Franzen, he'll be followed by Ray Moore and then Jace Greenlee. Back-to-back-to-back lefties. Ian Nelson over on first base. Always an adventure. Ian does lead the team in getting picked off. Had a terrible misfortune earlier in the game where the ball ricocheted off the backstop so hard it went right into the hand of the catcher, who mowed him down at third. This is Joey Franzen wearing number 3. Joey's batting average 188 on the year. We're in the top of the second. Joey swinging a miss. That will allow Ian Nelson to advance to second and record the stolen base. So we're in the top of the second inning, down 1-0. Ames playing in the semifinals of the gold bracket. And Franzen down on strikes for our second out. This is Ray Moore. I realize you cannot see him. I'll try to switch. Ray Moore is going to poke one. That's going to get in. So great job by Ray there.
Nice job, Ray! Good job, Ray. Way to go, Ray!
So here's lefty number 3, Jace Greenlee. So 2 outs, runners on first and third. Jace Greenlee, this is his 6th at-bat. That is a nice job of framing by the catcher. Greenlee plays on the 12U team as well. Picks a ball outside. Went 4 for 4 yesterday, getting on base. Takes one inside. 2 balls, 1 strike, the count, 2 outs, top of 2. Nice little poke to the outfield here. Could get Ames the lead. Go ahead run at third. Greenlee takes one right down the middle. Thank you to a new viewer logging on here. We're in the top of the second. Top of the second, down 1-0. And playing the semifinal game of the gold bracket tournament. So we have a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the second. Walker a hit here would be great. And Greenlee does draw the walk. So here comes your pit crew for Landon Dahlberg. Zut, 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 zut. Big moment in the game here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Landon Dahlberg at the plate. His mom literally 1 hour ago got off a plane from Peru, came straight here. Oh, and we do have a pitching change. Okay, we'll take a little break. Okay, so here we go. Huge point in the game. Top of the second. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Landon Dahlberg at the plate. Swing and a miss on what was definitely a strike, so great job being ready there. And, oh, shucks. Dahlberg hits it foul. So now we're in a bit of a pickle. 2 strikes, no balls, 2 outs. Tough spot here for Landon as the new pitcher from the Sticks has thrown nothing but strikes. That's a ball high. Love the saying in hitting, it's a yes until it's a no. Ball 2. Ball 3. Dahlberg's worked it to a full count. If he could reach, it'd be his second RBI walk of the day, and it would bring up the top of the order. And that is a ball 4. He does it. So started off down 0-2. He's going to get Ames Storm's first RBI of the day, which brings up Elijah Deerdorf. He'll step to the plate with bases loaded, 2 outs, in a tie ball game. Elijah managed a hit to left field to start things off. Working on a perfect day here, 1 for 1. Dahlberg with a huge lead at first. And Deerdorf ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Deerdorf's dad, first base coach. There's one pretty good pitch from the pitcher. A little low, a little outside. It's in for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one's outside, so we got 3-1. With Dexter Erdman on deck. And Deerdorf will poke that into center. That'll score 2. Dahlberg's going to try to get to third from first, and he does in a very, very, very close play at third base. Told you he had wheels. Dahlberg gets all the way to third. His dad, the third base coach, still undefeated on good base running calls. And of course, the attention being drawn at third base allows Deardorff to advance to second. So Ames with a little bit of two-run magic, two-out magic here in the second. Erdman, number 2 on the team in on-base percentage. That looked like a strike to me, but not to the ump. And Erdman hits it right at the shortstop. A beautiful play by the shortstop. Decent throw and a better stretch from the first baseman. So Erdman, the rare out, fails to score the runner from third, but a great little two-out rally for Ames Storm. Scores 3. And Ames leads 3-1 heading into the bottom of the second. This is the man that makes it all happen right here. Just a live look in the production booth.
Something like that.
Matt drags his finger across that screen every single pitch so that you, the viewers at home, can have real-time stats read to you. Up to 10 viewers already. Appreciate you tuning in. It's a beautiful day in Urbandale, Iowa. We'll have Graydon Bancroft in left field again. Dexter Erdman in center. Jace Greenlee in right. Your infield is Burrell at third. Deardorff at short. Franzen at second. Hibbing at first. Ethan Danielson on the mound, and Landon Dahlberg behind the plate. Danielson doing nothing to harm his team leading 65% strike rate. And for the second straight game, Ames is in business. Last game they went to the second inning up 3-2. Now they're up 3-1. Good energy. Danielson puts that one in the dirt there. We just got another new viewer. Oh, that's a monster hit. Bancroft tracking, not able to get to it. It's going to roll to the fence. Bancroft's got his cutoff shortstop there. We're doing really good on our cutoffs. That unfortunately, though, will be a double to start the game. So Danielson doing what he needs to do, just pitching strikes. There he does it again. Takes the strike.
Elijah, your backup throws to third, right? Get out the grass.
There's a foul ball in Colton's direction at first base, but that'll go out of the park. So Danielson again up in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Now, oh, ball being there's a high pop fly, Finn Burrell under it. And Burrell, great job of making his first step there backwards. He's able to field that one and get an out. Call from the coaches to use both hands. Ball low and away there. Again, we're in the bottom of the second. That one's fouled off. I got to sit with Coach Dahlberg over brunch this morning, and he was echoing something we've all kind of thought, which is that heading into the season, we thought we may only have, 4 pitchers with maybe 2 semi-reliable. As it looks, we've got a really nice stable of 6 to 8 pitchers. And Danielson in a battle with Bancroft and Burrell for most improved. Great sign of things to come for sure. Good attempt by Dahlberg to frame that one there. It's a perfectly legal piece of gamesmanship. Catch it outside, pull the glove in. And this hitter, number 16, is making Danielson work. And Danielson gets the strikeout to record the second out of the day. Great job by E-Money.
Hey, we got 2 outs.
So Burrell not quite able to stab that one at third base. Nice hit by the Sticks player. Scores the run. Ames now down 3-2. That's going to be the easiest catch of the day for Deerdorf, who comes in and makes it. And Danielson continuing to cruise. Came into the game with a 1.4 ERA.
It's on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hits.
Use those hands.
Colton, Finn, great.
Cool. Hey, find the glove buddy too. Get everybody run right.
Still a run ahead of where we were last game. This time last game, Ames was tied 3-3. Now we lead 3-2. The sticks will see the Storm 3, 4, 5 hitters. Hibbing, Burrell, Bancroft. A lot of B's there. Colton starts it off with a ball. Takes a second one. Again, we are in the gold bracket. Semi-final game.
Good swing, good swing.
Ames guaranteed a third place finish out of all 16 teams this weekend. Many of these guys have played together for 5 years. We're going to try the reverse jinx here. Colton loves a good full count, so yep. Unfortunately, the reverse jinx didn't work. There's a sharply hit ball, but right at the shortstop. And Hibbing down to start the third. So this is Finn Burrell. Finn swings one just about outside. And Burrell crushes that one over the center fielder's head. That will land on the warning track, and Burrell will have a stand-up double as his monster day continues. Graydon Bancroft, the batter here. Bancroft swings at one low and away. Swings at another one. So down. 2 strikes, no balls. Burrell on second. 1 out, top of 3. Bancroft hits one super high, back to the pitcher. Named Storm with 2 outs. This will bring up Ethan Danielson, the pitcher. Don't know if Ethan's going to pitch a 5th inning here or not, but we'll soon find out. There's some discussion. The umpire citing the pitcher is licking his fingers before the pitch. Not quite sure what the issue was there. Danielson takes a strike. Just got a new viewer. We're up to 12. Thank you very much. That's a ball low. We're in the top of the third, playing in the semi-final game of the gold bracket. "45 minutes into the 100-minute game. And Danielson takes a second strike there. Would love to get a poke to the outfield, so that could score Burrell. Burrell, again, 2 home runs and a single in the earlier game, but no run more important than his score from second that climaxed in a slide to home plate, knocking the ball out of the catcher's glove. Burrell had a chance to steal third there, opts not to. In addition to leading the team in RBIs, slugging percentage, and runs, Burrell also leading the team in stolen bases. And Danielson awarded a walk. Good little at bat there. So that brings up Ian Nelson. Ian complaining of a sore arm today. And the pitcher is called for a balk, which is going to put 2 runners in scoring position for Nelson. Great time for a hit from Nelson here. But at a minimum, the pitcher is now thinking about his every move. A little frustrated. That ball is low and outside. Great job by the catcher. We're going to have a meeting at the mound here. Pitcher is clearly rattled. Gentleman I used to work with at Hy-Vee named Kurt Johnson. His son plays in the Seattle Mariners organization. Asked Kurt for his advice on baseball, and he said that the Sticks organization is top-notch. That's who we're playing here. Nelson grounds out to first, and we'll go to the bottom of the third. Still 3-2. So Ames will bring in Colton Hibbing to pitch. Colton throws the hardest, throws 58% strikes. So a little bit of a wild thing, but then the defense of Storm has never been better, and this could be the perfect team for Hibbing to pitch to. Pretty advanced. A lot of guys want to swing the bat. They should swing at stuff he gives them. Thank you to the 13 of you who've now tuned in. We're in the bottom of the third in the gold bracket semifinal game. Ames Storm won 2 in a row for the first time this year, improved to 3 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie. Hibbing fires in a strike. That one's just a little bit low. 1-1 the count. So let's meet your infield. You got Bancroft on first, position he likes the most. Franzen still at second. Deerdorf at short, Burrell at third. Here's the 1-1 pitch, just a bit high. In left field, you got Ray Moore. Center field, I think that's Jace Greenlee. Right field, Ethan Danielson. Nope. Danielson's on the bench with Ian Nelson. So right field is Jace Greenlee. Center field is Dexter Erdman. Left field, Ray Moore. So Colton came into the weekend having thrown the most pitches. He seemingly likes the full count as much when he's pitching as he does when he's hitting.
Win that battle, 3-8. Let's go, bud.
This will be something of a payoff pitch. It is inside, and the Sticks have their leadoff batter aboard. Thank you to the 14th viewer who just signed on. We're 2 off our season record. Beautiful day in Urbandale, Iowa. There's a beautiful pop-up to Colton Hibbing. He'll come off the mound, field it beautifully, and 1 pitch, 1 out.
Hey, 1 out, Tommy, 1 out.
We're up to 53 degrees. Expected to get 9 degrees warmer today. Wind at about 13 miles an hour. Number 34, the batter here for the Sticks. And Colton blows one by him. Again, mentioned this last inning. You ask any of the coaches, the story of the 2024 Storm is the rise of their pitching. Last year, had about 3 or 4 that we really trusted, and now that number is up to 8. Case in point, Hibbing ahead here on the batter. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Coach Deerdorf been working with Hibbing on his curveball. This could be the time to do it when you're up 0-2. He does try it. That or a changeup. Just a bit outside though. Perfect time to do it. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second. Ames clinging to a 1-run lead. Hibbing tries to blow that one by him, but it's a little outside, so we got 2-2. Batter takes a whack at that one, fouls it off. We'll do it over. High and inside, second straight batter will go full count here. Oh, fouls it off again. I believe this is the batter who hit it to the fence last time. Might be a faster runner than he is good hitter. And Hibbing with a sickening pitch gets the backward K on number. Nice pitch, 10.
Hey, 2 out. 2 out. Let's go, Zeros.
Gets the wicked don't know if that was a curveball or a changeup, but gets the backwards K on the gentleman that drove it to the fence last time. Try starting off with a fastball. That don't quite go. So Hibbing working on a scoreless third. Runner on second. We're going to do a little pickoff move. That's going to get to center field. As Franzen not quite able to collect it. Good backup from Erdman though. Hibbing led the team in pickoff, successful pickoff attempts last year. Throws that one past Dahlberg, and great job by Dahlberg, popping up quick enough to get that pass ball. Keeps the runner at second. Bit of a bonus at bat here for Hibbing. First base open. I think it's 2 balls, no strikes right now. And there's a shot to Erdman, and Erdman does not judge it well. And we're going to have a play at second here, and a good call by the umpire. He was in safe, just barely. So the bummer in the center leads to a run scoring from second. That's that added bummer where had there been no outs or 1 outs, the runner on second would have had to have at least tagged. Worst he could have done was advance to third, but because there was 2 outs, he was running, so he scores. And then in addition, the ball rolls, and our runner gets to second. There's a shot from the batter, but it's foul, so Hibbing ahead in the count here. 0 balls, 2 strikes. Really having a great outing. So again, we are in the bottom of the third. 2 outs, runner on second, tie game. Second straight game. Ames has been tied 3-3 in the third. Ames Storm proving they can play with anybody. Haven't lost any games this year by more than 3 runs. Ball a little high there.
Get my runner to third base.
So Colton called for a balk there.
Hey, just need 1. You just need 1, 10.
So that ball did not count as it was recorded a balk. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. We'll make that a full count. Nice stop by Dahlberg there. Big pitch here. Tie ball game, bottom of third, 2 outs. Go ahead run on third. And that's a monster hit that does not quite get out of the park. And that'll be a double.
You're okay. You're okay.
Colton rears back and throws his fastest pitch of the day. Again, ahead in the count. Just a bit outside there.
Look good, 10. Look good.
So Ames down 1. as back-to-back-to-back fastballs from Hibbing.
Try something hard. Find a gap. One great.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Bottom of the third, runner on second for the Sticks. Colton waves off. Dahlberg calling for the fastball, and Hibbing either goes curve or changeup. I can never tell, but whatever it was, it worked. So we have 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yet again, 1 strike away from getting out of the inning. And he does. All right. Beautiful strikeout there.
Go, boys. Hustle out.
Good hustle, guys.
Okay, just gotta make sure you pause there.
Hey, we got scratch back here, fellas. Just a couple runs. We just need a couple runs here. Okay?
Let's go to Crooked number up in Maryland. Score 'em on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Score! Joey, Ray, Jace.
Oh, we got one. Joe.
Keep fighting.
Thank you.
Okay, well, it doesn't get much better than this. 1-run game, top of the 4th. Perfect weather, 56 degrees, no wind at the moment. Ames will send their left-handed Valley of Despair at the Sticks. Franzen, Moore, Greenlee. This is Joseph John Franzen stepping into the box. Good swing. Swings at the right one.
Let's go, Joey.
Joey chokes up a little bit on the bat wisely there. That's a nasty pitch. Right on the edge. Almost impossible to hit. And Franzen, 3 quick pitches, and he's down on strikes. So that'll bring up Ray Moore, 1 for 1 on the day. Ray leading the team in walks. Huge asset to the team, and that he wastes pitches by the pitcher. Ray's father, a healthy 6'3", 6'4", and Ray hasn't quite hit that trajectory quite yet. Presents a difficult challenge for the pitcher. Reducing that strike zone, being lefty on top of it. And Moore slices it right back at the pitcher. But unfortunately, 5 pitches into the inning, and we got 2 outs. So this brings up Jace Greenlee. Pretty good body language from the Sticks pitcher. Not what we like to see. Hop in his step. Running back to the mound. Not wearing hoodie or Under Armour. Just letting it fly. Ball low. Two balls, one strike. And that one right down the middle. Greenlee's dad, one of the three coaches, along with Deerdorf and Dahlberg. Swing and a miss there for Greenlee, and we got a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Top of the 4th, Ames down 4-3. That one's quite a ways outside. Curveball didn't curve. Pitcher asks for a new ball for the 15th time.
Come on, Jace. Win it, kid.
Greenlee not choking up. And Greenlee punches one. That'll almost roll to the fence. He's going to dig for second, and he will be in. Greenlee's first hit of the year, and it's a double.
Way to go, Jace!
And that is going to knock out the pitcher to boot. Great job, Jace. That'll bring up Landon Dahlberg. And then the top of the order. We'll take a break. Alex, the fans at home want to know, I want to hear a word from the Ames Middle School discus record holder.
Still unbroken after all these years.
1997?
I think so.
1997.
I heard Colton's after it, though.
No, well, he may be after it, but I think his first attempt he threw 53 feet. How far did you throw?
It's 113 feet.
113 feet.
113, 10, I think it was.
And were you this big in junior high, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
But no muscle.
But no muscle. All right. That's pretty fantastic. Great job of pitching by Ethan this
A
weekend.
lot of fun to watch.
Number 1 on the team in strike percent right now. Great stuff. All right, third pitcher of the game. Nice hit, Dad. Taught him everything he knows, don't you?
I'm just more impressed with how fast he's going. Maybe he's an optical illusion. White pants, white shoes.
Nah.
Still use your set.
Let's go, Lando. Okay, 2 outs, tying run on second. New pitcher, ball in the dirt there to Dahlberg. Dahlberg will be followed by Elijah Deerdorf, Dexter Erdman, Colton Hibbing. Ooh, rough, low and away strike. Called on Dahlberg there. Dahlberg's mom just landed from Peru an hour ago. Had a work trip. Landon's dad, of course, head coach, third base coach. And Dahlberg takes a ball outside. Dahlberg has had a RBI by walk in each of his 2 at-bats today. Now 1 ball away from another walk. And he will garner it. So storyline of the game here is Ames' ability to score runs with 2 outs. All 3 have been scored with 2 outs today. A home run by Deerdorf here would double our total runs.
Come on, kid. Make a good one.
Thank you to viewer 15 who just logged on. We're one away from the record this year. Deerdorf sees a strike. And good swing on strike 2 there. So Ames down to their last strike in the top of the 4th here. Also down 1 run. Oh, I did not agree with that one. Low and away, called 3rd strike. So no runs for the Ames Storm. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th and try to protect a 1-run lead.
Yo.
How many viewers you got?
15 million.
Woo.
Our record this year is 16, so
Wow. You could almost start getting sponsors.
we're 1 off. Well, I've been working with McFarland on that, but you know the whole, if you need your ear, nose, or throat operated on,
Right.
call McFarland Clinic, ask for Dr. Bancroft. But
Is this a free will charitable contribution?
they don't pay me anything to say that, so I don't say nothing. I mean, I've been talking more about Ag Leader and Andrew Erdman's services than I have McFarland. I don't know of a whole lot of people with ear, nose, throat issues though right now. Although
30% of the population, man.
30% of the population.
30% of office visits are ENT.
You know, did you hear about the kid from the middle school who had a gum wrapper thrown at him? A wadded up gum wrapper, and it went straight down the pipe. Started to choke, turned blue, and the kid who threw it knew the Heimlich and gave him the Heimlich, saved his life.
Killed him and saved him all.
Killed him and saved his life inside 30 seconds.
Not sure whether to punish him or congratulate him.
Exactly. And he credited it to his FCS class. When you come straight from Peru, hashtag. When you come straight from Peru to watch your son's baseball game. All right. Just sit in the wagon. Okay, bottom of 4.
Go, Jarrett.
We are 73 minutes into the 100-minute game. Colton Hibbing for the 6th batter in 7 he's faced starts out with a strike. Great job jumping on the hitter. Throws that one behind him. Defense here, we got Ray. We want some more in left field. Looks like Ethan Danielson in center. I'll have to confirm that. Jace Greenlee in right. Bancroft on first. Franzen on second. Deerdorf short.
Look good, 10. Look good, look good.
Burrell on third. Hibbing pitching and Dahlberg at catcher. Yes, I was correct. Ethan Danielson in center. Erdman on the bench. Hibbing works it to a full count. Again. This is why he leads the team in pitches thrown. And strikes him out.
Way to go, Colt.
So 1 down for Storm. This is shaping up to be quite the 5th inning if the score holds. Ames will bring up their 2-3-4 hitter.
Nice pitch.
Hey, you're good. 4-5.
Colton pulls the string on that one. Is cruising currently. Can't say it enough, but Ames' stable of pitchers, if
you would have told any of these coaches 2 years ago they were going to have 8 reliable arms on an 11-man roster, nobody would have believed you. Colton is not going to throw strikes at the rate that some of the guys do, but he'll throw the heat to scare him a little bit. Nice piece of catching there by Dahlberg. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count here to number 45. Is enjoyable playing in a more competitive game like this. The hitters swing the bat. You hate to be in those games where they're just daring you to throw a strike. Easier said than done for some. So here we go, 1 out, runner on first, number 16 up to bat. We have just tied our season viewership total at 16. Hibbing again ahead of the batter in the count. We have a statistic for this. We'll have to look it up later, but there is a statistic. Oh. So Colton, like the opposing pitcher, worrying about or licking their lips, and the umpire, a very advanced umpire, calls him for essentially throwing spitballs. Good umpire here. Great umpires, both tournaments these past 2 weekends. These boys are lucky to have such skill. So Hibbing strikes out batter number 2.
Hey, 2 outs, Pete, 2 outs.
And
Let's go, Sam.
we'll get ready for batter number 4 here. Ball high.
Good lead, 2-3. Let's go. Help yourself out now.
Good coaching there from Coach Greenlee. Friendly reminder, follow through. So again, 16 teams in the tournament this weekend. Top 8 go to the gold bracket. Ames finished 6th. Knocked off the 3 seed earlier today, 8-7. Ames on the season has lost by a run, tied, lost by 3, won by 18. Their net margin of victory is like 15 runs, despite a 500 record of 3-3-1. So ball 4 there, as Hibbing trips on the mound.
6, 2 outs. 2 outs.
2 outs, runners on first and second. The Sticks lead by 1. Franzen holding the runner on at second there. Ball just a little bit high. Let's go, Colt man. Great pitch there. Fouled off. Out of way 10. So again, Ian Nelson on the bench here, complaining of a hurt arm. He's there with Erdman. Hibbing steps off the mound to clear his nose. 1-1 the count, 2 outs. And make that 1-2. Hibbing trying to strike out the side here. Don't know that he's ever done that before. 2 strikeouts already this inning. 1 strike away. Cool to see his elementary school buddy Landon Dahlberg catching for him here. He'll pull the string. Dahlberg not quite able to catch that. Runners will advance to third and second respectively. So that is the downside to throwing junk when you're ahead in the count. If the catcher can't plug it, your runners advance, and now all of a sudden we got 2 in scoring position. And there's going to be a dribbler that will dribble foul. So we'll do it again. Good job, 10.
Hey, keep fighting, Logan. Let's go, bud.
We'll do it over again. Big point in the game here. 80 minutes in to the 100-minute game. And there's a pop fly. And boy, it just couldn't have landed any more equidistant to the right fielder, center fielder, and second baseman. And again, the hit with 2 outs allows the runners from second and third to go on contact. And they both score. So 6-3 here. Just no help from the outfield today. Not by error or mistake, just balls landing where we can't get to them. There's one that goes past the catcher.
Logan, 2 outs. Moving on contact. Let's go, 3-8. Try something.
Another strike from Hibbing.
Cut.
I believe we're at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Couldn't see what the umpire motioned there, but there's a nice play by Bancroft. Great play by Bancroft. Leans over, gets that one. So 4 runs have scored on Hibbing's dime, all 4 with 2 outs.
The ball's so high in the air that when it hits the ground, where's it going to go? Nowhere. Go make a plan. Go slide, guys, do something. Guys, look here. Score a couple runs. We're going to put a big old crooked one up right here. All right, runs up 3. 1, 2, 3.
Runs! Dexter, Colton, Finn.
Sounds like runs. Sounds like runs. Let's go.
Everything needs to be consistent with the fastball, all speed, timing of that stuff. So they don't pick it up.
I don't know how to put my hands. I usually either go up or just like
It doesn't matter. When you come set, you got to come set. Make it Thursday or 15th, you know,
Yeah.
Well, trolling for food is more so. He just, when he was a puppy and we first met him, he had parasites and stuff because he was a stray for a while.
How we doing?
Great, how are you?
We're good.
Good. How much were you say?
Yeah. 6-3, and we are
At time?
83 minutes, so there's a 50% chance we could see 2 innings. Yeah. You need to score runs or get out fast. That's what we need to do. It's a fun part of the game, the time limit. Yeah. Okay, so top of the 5th. This is Dexter Erdman. Dexter, again, having just a great start to the season. Batting .600 coming into today. Erdman fouls one into the stands. Both teams with about 25 fans present. Weather just could not be more beautiful. 56 degrees, no wind. Erdman crushes one right to the center fielder. That was that pitcher from last time with all the pop and hop and energy. Let's go, Colton! So good hit by Erdman. We were just joking with the Deerdorfs that we either need to score 3 runs or we need to get out quickly. If we can't score 3 runs, our only hope might be that we are able to play a 6th. 16-team tournament this weekend. Ames finished Saturday 6th. Put them in the gold bracket.
played the 3 seed earlier, not favored to win. They did. Lands them here in the semifinal game. Semifinal game, if they lose, they'll get 3rd. If they win, they'll play for the championship at 4 p.m. Hibbing takes a strike outside there, so 1-1 the count. Ball low. Looked good. 2 balls, 1 strike. Coach Deerdorf on first, Coach Dahlberg at third. Ball high and inside, 3-1. The all-world Finn Burrell on deck. We'll try the reverse jinx here. Hibbing loves a full count.
Good swing, good swing. Good coaching from Greenlee there, reminding him with 2 strikes we want to do a short approach. Hibbing will foul that one off. You're good, 10. You're good. Confidence, buddy.
Hibbing got hit by his own foul tip there. It'd be great to get him on base. He was your stolen bases leader last year, and with Brow coming on, Brow could move him around. And Hibbing is going to punch one, but right at the 3rd baseman. And of course, a perfect throw.
Get things started here, base hit.
So that'll bring up Finn Burrell. Finn takes one way outside, and it's still called a strike. That one was correctly identified by the umpire as a ball. That one also a ball. So that one inside on Burrell. He knew that was a strike. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of 5 here. And Burrell down on strikes.
You're out.
Burrell down on strikes. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. We have a new record, 17 viewers. Thank you for that. There's Ray Moore in left field. Danielson in center. Greenlee in right. Hibbing will be at first. Erdman at second. Deerdorf at short. Burrell on third. Joey Fansom on the mound for Ames. Joey comes into today with a 54% strike rate. So we'll need to get out of this inning in 10 minutes in order to have a chance at the 6th.
things starting to look a little bleak for Ames Storm.
Best ball boy there is.
There's the human stoplight. Justin Dahlberg knows when to go red, knows when to go green. So here we go. Joey Fansom on the mound. Ball low and away to batter number 12 here.
Dugout, get the gate.
Wind picking up a little bit.
Oh my God. Dugout,
There's a strike from Joey. You can tell just a dip in the body language here with the kids after producing no activity from their 2-3-4 hitter. And that is going to be another. Oh boy, I thought that was that heat-seeking missile that was going to land in the middle of three people, but Erdman, nice job backing up. Erdman collects the fly ball. Good job, Joey! That's exactly what we needed. Only chance here is to get through this in 10 minutes.
Good job, good pitch, good start. Hey, eye on that ball, eye on that baseball.
And Franzen quickly ahead, 0-2. Good job, Joey! In the count. The third base coach wisely telling his batter to take his time, knowing that we need to get out of this inning in 8 minutes. I think it's just good coaching there. He's not hurt. You're doing great, man. Yeah.
All right, let's go, 3-4. Let's go.
8 minutes. If we can get out of this inning in 8 minutes, we'll get a sixth. Ball high from Franzen.
Got it. Find some drink.
Boy, Franzen almost tripped on that mound, same as Colton
Let's go, bud.
had. And Franzen strikes out number 34. Again, that was the kid that tagged the fence the first inning. He's now struck out twice. Good job, Joey. So Franzen putting in exactly the performance we needed.
Everybody moving.
We're mowing down the batters here. Franzen not coming off the mound clean. It's a puny little mound, but that's what everybody's got to pitch on.
Let's go, Carson.
Bottom of 5. 2 outs. 17 viewers, million that is. Ames down 6-3. If we could get this batter out, it would maintain one statistic, which is that we have not lost any game by more than 3 runs this year. Good north-south, Joe. Just a bit outside. That one way foul.
Yeah, I'm not botting that up.
Good job, Joey.
Hey, straighten that out, Zeros. Let's go, bud.
6 minutes remain, unless we can get an out. That's a ball from Franzen. Again, we're without the services of Ian Nelson, who is complaining of some bicep difficulty. And there's a shot to Deerdorf, cleanly fielded, and a good throw, good stretch, good squeeze from Hibbing. And 1, 2, 3 inning, exactly what the Storm needed. We'll at least get to face the 6th and preserve that fact that we have never lost by more than 3 runs this season.
Dexter!
Coach Josh? I think they just 5 minutes, right? It's a 100-minute game.
Yeah, but we get to start this inning.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
this is our opportunity.
This is it.
to-
Oh, it's only 5 minutes. I heard you say 20.
I thought it was it's not 140. I thought it was 140. I thought it was 140.
But we started 10 minutes
We
early.
started at 11:51. Yeah. Okay.
Here we go. It's this inning, guys. Got to get done this inning.
I'm glad he's playing short though today. 'Cause that was.
Okay, so this is it. Top of the 6th. If we don't score 3 runs, the game will be over. Ames will send their 5, 6, 7 batters up. Bancroft came into today batting .619 and leading the team in doubles. Graydon's still using the bat that Colton Hibbing bought last year and didn't like and then sold it to him. Graydon, a man who knows what he likes. A bunch of the boys sharing the same bat, Bancroft using the same one. 2 back-to-back years so far. Ethan Danielson on deck. Bancroft crushes one deep left field. That is a home run for Graydon Bancroft. A home run for Graydon Bancroft. Just what the doctor ordered. Bancroft murders one. Unfortunately, nobody on base. Just got our 18th viewer, which is about as exhilarating as that home run. Danielson, he's got speed, but it is cleanly fielded by the first baseman. So Danielson retired. Great day for Ethan. Ethan Danielson is going to go home tonight. From a statistical standpoint, our top pitcher. Great job by him. Here is Ian Nelson. Nelson fouls one off there. Nelson also sticking to his guns, using the same bat he has for 2 straight years. Bancroft's entire family here for that home run. And Nelson fouls one, well, nubs one to the pitcher. Now, this is interesting. Well, who am I kidding? We're at minute 99 right now, but it would be impossible to play the bottom of the 6th. So this is it. 6-4. Ames down. That one comes right back at our screen. Quick shout out to my wife, who is at home hanging with all of our kids who don't like coming to baseball games, so that I can be here commentating. Thank you, Jessica. Franzen down 0-2, and we're 1 pitch away from having to go home. Storm will be back at it next weekend. And barring a mini miracle, we'll fall to 3-4-1 on the year.
Franzen takes a ball inside. Joey will be able to go home today knowing he had a scoreless 1-2-3 inning. That's great for his confidence. Try to get you lefties in the picture here a little bit better. That's a ball outside. Franzen not going silent into the night. Full count. Doing great job by the umpires today. Perfect weather. Franzen says, I don't want to go home yet. Ray Moore on deck. Ray's made contact twice today.
Come on, Joe.
So Joey will see a 9th pitch of the at-bat. No small feat. That's not true. This is number 7. Great at-bat, Joey. Great at-bat, Joey. So that does technically bring up the tying run. If, and just if, Ray Moore could put one over the fence, we'd have ourselves a tie game. Ray has made contact all 2 at-bats. Comes into today leading the team in walks. Franzen not looking to steal. Ball outside there to Moore. And Ray Moore is going to foul that one back off the light pole. Lands safely in the rocks. Great job by the Storm this weekend.
All right.
After finishing, I think it was 12th place last week in a similar tournament, and Ray Moore hit by the pitch. He'll take first base. We're still in business.
Here you go, Jace.
After finishing 12th last year. Oh no, this is interesting. We're going to have a pitching change with 2 outs. Wow. So Jace Greenlee with the chance to be a hero here. A passed ball would put runners on 2nd and 3rd in scoring position. The 3 outfielders for the Sticks right now, all swapping notes on what their favorite ice cream flavor is. Sticks would be a team much like 3T's Bats, whereby there's tryouts and skill placement, and these boys may not all necessarily go to the same school, whereas Ames Storm, all 11 of these boys are going to graduate in the class of 2029. Pretty cool. It'll also give them an advantage come varsity baseball, whereas other communities can't boast that. There's a ball high and away. That's exactly what we needed. Danielson's going to go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Danielson's going to get down. Oh, hey. Danielson could. Okay, hey, we got just what we wanted there. Just what we wanted. Another poke from Greenlee, and we've got a tie game here. This is getting interesting. Landon Dahlberg, coach's son, on deck. had the take sign on there. So 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Ames down by 2. Runners on second and third in scoring position after Franzen drew a walk. And Ray Moore hit by pitch. Greenlee swings at the right one there. Tough spot for him, his first tournament with the team this weekend. Done a great job. Got on base all 4 times yesterday. So we got a full count. Full count, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Strikeout, game's over. A walk or a hit, and we play on. Ball outside, Greenlee gets the walk. Poor Landon Dahlberg. He'll have to step to the plate, coach's son. He'll have to step to the plate with bases loaded, 2 outs. Ames has scored all their runs. Well, aside from Bancroft's home run, all their runs with 2 outs. Becky Bro calls out $20 if you let them hit you. We need to have 2 players hit by pitch. Dahlberg takes one up high. This is getting interesting. A grand slam here would put Ames up 2. Ball low and away. We might be getting the take sign. Landon Dahlberg has set a record this weekend for RBIs by walk. I think he's at 3. This would be a 4th time he'll drive in a run just by being walked. And he is ahead in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Elijah Deerdorf would be coming up to bat if Dahlberg can get on. Can Dahlberg get another RBI via walk? Not yet. That's a strike. He was clearly taken. So here we go. Still playing with house money. 3 balls, 1 strike. Oh, great swing. Full count, 2 outs, top of the 6th. Ames down 2. Bases loaded. Top of the lineup on deck. Oh, and Dahlberg strikes out. Bummer. Bummer. Good game. Ames loses 6-4. Graydon Bancroft with his first home run of the season. We'll get down and get you some visual here. Good job, guys.
Who is the kid that hit a tank?
Hey, Sticks, let's go. Hey, back it up. We'll meet down in the dugout here. Back up.
Yeah, that's very close.
Yep.
Very close.
Yep. Good little comeback there.
Yeah, would that be the strike but I'm sorry.
I would say it was. Was your home run farther than any of Finn's?
Yes. No, it wasn't my butt. That thing was 2 feet over the fence max.
Graydon, did you know it was gone when you hit it?
I was thinking in my head, is it gone or not?
Uh-huh.
See, that's how you know it was barely over. I don't want to hear it. Well, okay. Should have been it.
Well, you didn't know if it was that home run. He didn't hit it as far as me.
Okay. Ethan, great job today, buddy. Yep. We'll go ahead and shut her down here, but tune in next week for more Ames Storm baseball. Thanks to the record 18 of you following along. Good game, Dex. Game, Elijah. Good game, Ray. Game, Colt Man. Good game, Lando. Nice double today, Jace. Nice scoreless 1-2-3 inning, Joey. All right, we'll sign off. Thanks, everybody.